All right, well, let's check out this PAX East gameplay because it's pretty long. I want to see all the details about this. Once we see all the details of this, we'll jump right into Kingdom Hearts 2.
Good afternoon, PAX East.
Good afternoon.
Is everyone ready? Well, it's time to get started, so let's bring our guests out on stage.
Hi guys!
Have any of you guys actually already watched this?
My name is Naoki Yoshida, producer of Final Fantasy XVI, and
I'm Michael Christopher Koji Fox, the localization director on Final Fantasy XVI.
yeah, it's okay.
They've been working together and everything.
16. XVI.
I do like the Torgal. Oh, you haven't?
All right, welcome everyone to the Final Fantasy XVI.
I guess we can all watch it together.
2023. それからですね、世界中の、ゲームファンの皆さん、ライブストリーム見てくれてると思います。ライブストリームも皆さんありがとうございます。
All right, and thank you everyone watching from around the world on our live stream.
Okay, cool. I want the Torgal plushies because they look cute.
Yes, you can bet a Torgal というタイトルで Final Fantasy XVI についてお話ししていきたいと思います。
And as you know, today's panel, yes, you can pet the Torgal, is going to be all about Final Fantasy XVI.
まあ時間がね60分と限られてるんでどんどん行こうと思います。
Yeah, we only have about an hour today, so we'd like to get started right away.
今日3つ。
I will say I'm a little biased on dogs because I like huskies, and Torgal looks like a husky / wolf.
We're going to cover 3 main topics. The first off, we're going to meet the development team for Final Fantasy XVI.
All
right, and then next up, we're going to talk about a little bit about Final Fantasy XVI, the game itself. For some of you, it's going to be just like a recap, but we've got a lot of new content, never before seen videos that we're going to be showing you as well.
That's what I want to see. That's what I want.
そして最後3つ目なんですが、先月から2月下旬に我々最初のメディアツアーワールドメディアツアーを1回目やったんですけどそこでたくさんの、バトルに関しての情報を出させてもらいました。
All right, and so for our third section, we're going to be talking a little bit about the media tour that we had in the end of February last year and some of the questions that arose during that tour.
Media tour from February last year. June 22nd, I believe, is when this game comes out. So in about almost 2 months.
After that media tour was over, we got a lot of positive feedback about the game, but there are still a lot of questions that people had. So we want to spend some time at the end of our panel today to answer some of those questions.
その中でですね、ここに PS5 があるので、実際にゲームを動かしてみようかなと思います。
It's really creeping up pretty fast.
A PlayStation 5. This is not just for looks. We're actually going to be using this PS5 today and showing you some actual in-game footage.
Live footage, that's what I like to see. Give it to me.
一応ファイナルビルドではないので、何かあっても多めに見てください。
All right, and again, we just want to make sure that you know it's not the final build, so there may be some bugs. So please forgive us if something happens, but it should be good. It should be good. It should be good. It's good. It's good.
Maybe.
He's goofy. He's goofy.
皆さん最後までリラックスしてご覧いただけると嬉しいです。
All right, so everybody relax and let's start the show.
Okay, cool. I think we can get the Torgal next to the PS5, but I don't think they're going to let us have the one on Yoshi P.
さあではすいません最初、コアメンバーちょっと紹介させてもらいます。
All right, let's start a little bit by meeting the team.
今回ファイナルファンタジー16開発を担当しているのが第3開発事業本部ファイナルファンタジー14とか11とかそれからドラゴンクエストビルダーズなど数は少ないですが、こだわったゲーム開発してきました。
Yeah, we know the 14
So,
team.
as most of you know, development on Final Fantasy XVI was handled by Creative Business Unit 3. Our team's past titles include the MMORPGs Final Fantasy XI, Final Fantasy XIV, as well as the Dragon Quest Builders series. Again, what we lack in quantity, we hope to make up for in quality.
はい。
What? Torgal's pretty filthy. What? Really? I mean,
As
just...
for our core Final Fantasy XVI dev team members.
Yep.
一生懸命綺麗に並べてくれたんですけど、ただ顔色の悪いおじさんが並んでる絵になりました。
I mean, we had our promotional team do the best to make us all look stylish and handsome.
What are these games they
Really only
worked
so much you can do
on?
with
Yeah.
Photoshop. So this is not black and white. We are really this gray and lifeless.
Oh, okay,
俺
okay.
も朝見たらこう目の下クマすごい
You got really, under your eyes.
Koji Fox was on Dirge's Cerberus? I didn't even know that.
日本の開発チームには
That's
若い
interesting.
スターもねたくさんいるんですが
Oh, Final Fantasy Tactics.
ゲームが大好きな
Yeah, we know about
ですよと
we know about the combat director.
Again, that's not to say we don't have a lot of younger people on the team. We do. It's just that
Okay.
leading up the team are these old guys. So.
Is the volume pretty good over there for you guys? Can you hear it?
That's enough of the,
Just wanna make sure.
about the team. Let's move on.
はいで改めてファイナルファンタジー16ちょっと紹介させていただきます
It is a bit low? Alright, let me turn it up a little louder for you.
Game itself.
ファイナルファンタジー16皆さんもちろんご存知の通りだとは思うんですけど35年の、
How's that?
長寿フランチャイズであるファイナルファンタジーシリーズの最新作そして16作目の
Because they're gonna say the video is pretty low for me.
So again, what
Sounds
is
good?
Final
Okay,
Fantasy
cool.
16? Well, Final Fantasy 16 is the newest numbered title in the Final Fantasy series, a storied franchise with over 35 years of history.
で最近若いジェネレーションのプレイヤーの方ファイナルファンタジーシリーズよくわかんない遊んだことないんだよねという方まあ16作目なのでどうしてもこう1から遊ばなきゃいけないのかなというふうに思う人もいるかもしれないんですが
I love this artwork.
ファイナルファンタジーシリーズ
So
必
good.
ず独立した物語世界観キャラクターを持っているので安心して初めて遊んでいただくファイナルファンタジーにこの16、チョイスしてもらえるので、ぜひですね今まで遊んだことのないという人はこの16ぜひ注目していただきたいです。
All right. And so, what is it that makes this Final Fantasy series unique? Is that, however, despite the fact that the titles are numbered, each one is independent from the others. It features
Right.
its own story, its own characters, its own systems, and its own feel. And Final
Right.
Fantasy 16 is no different in that sense. And so it should be just as accessible to a newcomer to the franchise as it is to a longtime fan. Players will not need to play any of the games before this to fully enjoy Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah, any veteran knows that. But I guess for like new people, they need to
さあ
hear
では
that.
このファイナルファンタジー16我々開発チーム4つの、ポイント
But this series has been around for a long time. Anyone
One
should
thing
know
we
that the
talked about
Final Fantasy
repeatedly,
series is
is how we
standalone.
built this game on 4 pillars.
その1つ目、まずはストーリーです。
So first and foremost of those pillars is story.
今回ファイナルファンタジー16ではシリーズ原点回帰としてハイファンタジーの世界で
Hold on, let me move my-
奥の深い物語、それから
I'm gonna move my person over here.
政治的な要素たくさん、詰め込んで若い世代のプレイヤーから、まあ、僕今年50歳ですが僕のようなおじさんゲーマーまで全ての年代の人に、楽しんでもらえるストーリーを一生懸命作ってきました。
So with Final Fantasy 16, it's always been our aim to bring back the series to its high fantasy roots, exploring these complex themes such as justice
Right.
and values, while weaving a deep and sweeping narrative complete with politics, conflict, and intrigue.
That's what I
wanted to
like.
create something that would not only resonate with a younger generation of players just stepping out on their
what I
own,
like.
but also with older players like me. I'm going to be 50 years old this year, and we already know how harsh the real world can be.
Right. Yeah, that's what I like about it. Just going back to the high fantasy roots and all that. Thanks.
And our second pillar is our characters.
キャラクターはですね今回国のすべてそして愛する弟を失ったクライブ・ロズフィールドという男の復讐から物語幕を開けますがさまざまな登場人物価値観それから脅威いろんなものがこうぶつかり合って群像劇のように、キャラクター描かれていきますぜひご注目ください。
All right, while our main focus of Final Fantasy 16 is, and the narrative is fixed upon Clive Rosfield as he seeks vengeance for the loss of his nation and his family, our game features a vast ensemble cast of compelling characters, each unique in their own backgrounds and motivations. And their stories, players will watch unfold around Clive's in this veritable clash of wills.
そして3つ目やはりシ
Okay.
リーズ期待されるのがグラフィックス今回はプレイステーション5のパワーを使って
I am very curious of how they're gonna handle character development in this game, especially like your party members.
And of course, we cannot forget graphics. Our team has worked very hard to create this unparalleled visual experience as only power.
Yo, Lagira.
Power of
What's up, man?
5.
How's everybody doing? Thank you for the raid. Appreciate that.
スクエアニックス
I'm Square Enix. Not so.
Not Sony?
Not Sony.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh, they were asking him if he was promoting Sony. That's funny.
そして4つ目、バトルシステムになります。
Neat, neat.
And finally,
Hello, how's it going?
Is our battle
Checking out Final Fantasy 16 information.
初のチャレンジとしてリアルタイムのアクションバトルというところにものすごくこだわって作ってきました。
And so our dedication has been to create this exciting combat system that, for the first time in the series, introduces full real-time action combat.
Right, they're having that Devil May Cry action. That's what's going to be interesting. Losing as the usual? Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Hopefully you'll be able to pick it back up on the next game. You gotta have your wins and losses.
To experience this thrilling summon versus summon battles, which put Clive in control of an icon of his own to carry out battles on a massive scale. The Final Fantasy series has long been described as a cinematic experience, but now we can truly liken this to actually playing an Hollywood action blockbuster.
Okay. Well, I'm curious, are you going to be able to play as the other summons? Because that's major in this franchise. Major. Terrible teams? Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
All right, but talk is cheap, so we've prepared a short video of captured in-game footage showcasing the 4 pillars.
Okay, nice. I mean, that's kind of how I feel about Final Fantasy XIV's PvP. Sometimes you'll have a team
because of Joshua.
Doesn't work.
13 years I've waited for this chance. I've slept in filth, drunk from a gutter, killed more men than I can count.
I think they're trying to show us a trailer of some of the visuals or the 4 pillars that they're talking about.
Ready, my lady?
Cool, it's Jill. She's kind of cute. I ain't gonna lie. Yo! Hey, Callie, hey, how's it going? Good to see you. Yeah, she is kind of cute. I'm not... Hey, I ain't stunting. I'm gonna go grab some food and watch some Ruby. Oh, okay, well, nice. Make sure this is loud enough for you guys. Oh, was that like you fighting Titan? Oh my gosh. Yo, the summons look so crazy in this game, and that's what I'm really looking forward to seeing. Is how the summons are going to be working. Oh yeah, I'm doing really well. Thanks for asking. Yeah, we're just checking out some of these news coverages like Final Fantasy 16 and Zelda. And then we're going to be playing some Kingdom Hearts 2 afterwards.
Thank you. まあ今日のパネルまだまだビデオをご用意してますので。
Well, what you been up to, Sailor Jupiter or Callie?
It's not the only video we're going to be showing you. We have many more videos to be showing you today, so please look forward to them as well.
Oh yeah, that's what I want to see, more gameplay videos. Am I caught up on Attack on Titan? No, not yet actually. I'm still a little mixed on it currently, after some of the rumors I've been hearing.
This is not pre-rendered, this is all running in real time, in engine. It is a veritable roller coaster ride of a game.
では続いてちょっと世界観触れていきたいと思います。
Alright, next we'd like to talk a little bit about the world.
今回XVIの物語の舞台バリス
I actually really like this world map.
5つの国家と1つの自治領で構成されてます。
I'm just curious of how the world's going to be operating.
Made from 5 different nations and 1 neutral city-state.
このバリスゼアには巨大なマザークリスタルと呼ばれる存在がいくつか点在しています。
Rumors don't know what they're talking about.
現実の世界でいう油田のようなものだと覚えておいてください。
I'll have to see.
Across the realm can be found the mother crystals, these towering wellsprings
I think I
of
want to
life and
wait.
magic around which civilization thrives. One might think of these as oil fields.
そのマザー
Okay, that makes sense.
溢れ出るエーテル、まあこれが石油のようなものですね。
Yeah, I figured the nations will work the way they do. But yeah,
いよいよそのマザークリスタル
I just heard things about the ending on Attack on Titan.
し始めたというところから物語は始まっていきます。
And these oil fields, these mother crystals, are where the realm gains its energy that powers their everyday lives, the ether, which can be compared to oil. And so this resource, however, proves to be finite, and because of that, this bitter struggle arises.
Well, these are some new screenshots.
Over control of what little remains.
結果マザークリスタルを奪い合う戦乱の時代が訪れるということに。
You hurt yourself over the weekend. Drunken mistake? Oh, I'm sorry, Callie.
では続いて動画もう一本いきましょう。
All right, and
Well, I hope you get better soon. I'm sorry. How did you hurt
ここではで
yourself?
すね、この冒険の舞台バリスゼアをいろんな地域ウォークスルーでまとめてありますのでご覧いただきましょう。
And so we're going to be showing some of the areas that are available for exploration in Final
Yes,
Fantasy.
show me these areas.
Walkthrough video. Let's begin.
Please. I want to see these areas in real time. Give it to me. Daggone Torgo with that serious look on it. That's the most serious looking dog I've ever seen in a game. Okay, the towns look pretty good so far. Sheesh, man, this looks great graphically though. Oh my gosh, look at that view. Whew, this view looks great. Yeah, I'm loving these environments. Oh, is this the hometown too? Dang, this is gonna be looking so good. Straight up day one buy, because these environments look so good, especially after like 15 felt so lackluster in environments. Wow. Beautiful. Well, yeah, 15 did look interesting, but like, it didn't have enough environments that I liked in the game.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much.
Oh, build up HP region.
ご覧いただいた全て、
Yeah, Callie, that's what you need, some
皆
region.
さんが主人公クライブ・ローズフィールドを、
You tried parkour.
赴き、探索しバトルをするエリアになってます。
And again, what we just showed you,
Oh, you were. Oh, okay, I see.
these are all areas that people will be able to go to and explore and have battles.
ぜひですね、このXVIの世界、バリスゼアの
Well, I know you love to have fun on the weekend, so no worries.
And again, we hope
If you miss playing games like these, Callie, though,
続いて
definitely give it a try.
進むのが
This one looks really good,
特に
though.
ファイナルファンタジー16の世界で非常にユニーク、現実と違うのが
Yeah, we know who all the dominants are. This is literally Naruto right here. Callie, this is literally Naruto with the
our
dominants.
characters, specifically the dominants, these wardens of the elements and the keepers of the icons that play such a central role in our narrative.
このバリスゼア
Yeah,
の
each one of these characters are holding a summon within them, so it's exactly kind of how like Naruto works with the Jinchurikis.
ような巨大なものまで様々に登場してきます。
But what are the icons? The icon is a Final Fantasy XVI name for what fans of the series will know as the summons. These mythical, giant, magical beasts of legend, capable of taking out entire nations if not kept in check. In Final Fantasy,
You were watching Naruto today?
ranges from 60 feet to over 350 feet tall.
350 feet tall.
召喚獣をその身に宿し、人でありながら召喚獣へと変身していく
Sheesh. These guys are gonna be
キャラクターのことを
huge.
ドミナントと呼ん
I
で
know Titan's gotta be
But
huge.
unlike other Final Fantasies, Final Fantasy 16's icons are not summoned, but it is the dominants who literally become the icons themselves.
Right.
このドミナントたち国によっては
Yeah, it's literally Naruto.
場合もありますが
How far in Naruto did you get in today?
兵器のように扱われるなど国によって扱いが様々に違います。
But icons are not just about battle. In Final Fantasy XVI, we deeply explore the backgrounds of each one, and we find that their fates vary greatly based on where they reside. Some are revered as heroes, while others are forced to fight and are treated as slaves.
That makes sense. That makes sense compared to what their summons are. Oh, you're almost done? 70 episodes? Ooh.
Again, one of our central points of our narrative is going to be learning what drives these dominants. What are their aspirations and what are their desires? Why are they fighting? And what are they fighting for?
Oh yeah, we all knew that Jill was Shiva.
Now, let's take a quick look at our main protagonist, Clive Rosfield.
今回物語の主人公クライブ・ローズフィールドと言いますが、こちらねスクリーンショットご覧いただくと分かるように、今回物語
I gotta say, I really like our main character's design, but I will say it does kind of remind me of Noctis a little bit.
Our story in Final
Just a
Fantasy
little bit.
16 follows Clive Rosfield through 3 important stages of his life, as you can see here from the left, his teens, his 20s, and his 30s.
クライブ自身がどういったキャラクターなのかというのを皆さん自身、プレイヤー自身がしっかり理解するために、
Shippuden is so good.
少年期からじっくり
I still think that's the best part of Naruto, really.
そういったものが理解できるようにゲームデザインされてます。
By experiencing firsthand these events that shape and mold Clive, we can better understand, the player can better understand what it is that motivates him and why he eventually becomes the person that he does.
I feel like there's going to be a big change for him in the game, though. Yes, revenge is going to be motivating him, but I think there will be something else that will happen. There has to be. Like a big story twist.
Our story starts with Clive obsessed in his pursuit of revenge for the loss of his brother. But across his journey, that will slowly change through chance encounters that ultimately open his eyes to a whole different world.
I figured. And there has to be like some big villain that changes it all too. There has to be. That's just the Final Fantasy tradition.
But Clive is not alone in his journey and is accompanied by his faithful hound, Torgal, who in addition to being soft and lovable and such a good
Yeah, I want that plush. Give me the Torgal plush, please.
Such a good boy.
I want that plushie so badly.
So yes, the story is not only about Clive.
A dub rewatch? That's a bit too much. A dub rewatch seems like it's a bit too much to do. You're gonna add him to the husbando list? Oh no, Callie's in love with Clive. Hey, I don't blame you. He's a good-looking dude.
自身がさまざまな召喚獣の力を得て召喚獣アビリティを駆使して
Sell me to Torgal for $200?
So Final Fantasy XVI's combat can be split up into two different types. The first
That's pretty steep right there.
Versus enemy battles, in which Clive himself fights against creatures using a customizable combination of unique and powerful.
He's a handsome man. Hey,
acquired from the different icons he meets.
Clive does look good. Clive does look good. But I'm kind of hooked to his childhood friend Jill at the current moment. She's looking pretty nice. Hitting on freaking video main characters, dude.
Many different abilities can be learned and upgraded and customized.
Technically, Clive is an anime character.
そしてもう一つ大きなバトルの柱、先ほどから紹介している召喚獣同士が激突する召喚獣合戦になってます。
Sorry,
The second type of battle are the icon versus icon battles, in which Clive himself becomes an icon to clash with other icons.
Right.
この召喚獣合戦、その
So I'm very curious of how the customization will work in terms of the combat goes with your character and also the icons.
ユニークなゲーム体験になっているのではないかなと思ってます。
These unique, massive scale encounters are all created from the ground up to have this unique feel to each of them, that it's not going to be the same every time.
では、ここでまず初めに そのクライブ自身の召喚獣アクションの一部をぜひ動画にまとめましたの
Oh
で
no,
ご覧
Callie.
いただきます。召喚獣バトルはまた後で触れていこうと思います。
Okay, so next up, we have a video that's going to showcase the first type of battle, the one that showcases Clive's iconic abilities. As for the iconic clashes, we have another video for later
Nice.
in the presentation. So
Show me
let's watch
both of
the
them,
first one on
please.
iconic abilities.
That's what I want to see. I want to see live gameplay of them. But yeah, I mean, I don't blame you, Callie. There's so many of them. Husbandos and waifus when it comes to any entertainment. Oh, there's 4 limit break bars this time. That's the first I've seen that. Oh, oh no, I thought that was Leviathan for a second. That was Bahamut. I wonder how this is looking on the bit rate. There's a lot of particle effects. It still looks good. That looked like it took a lot to do. Kakashi will always be #1 for you? Oh no. Hey, Kakashi's a cool guy. The copy ninja. Oh wait, we're fighting Ifrit with the Phoenix ability there.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much.
He is swinging that sword awfully fast.
クライブの召喚獣アクションの
I mean, that's that Devil May Cry gameplay right there.
この後のね、今日だけじゃなくて、情報公開でも
But it looks like it has its own identity. I'm not going to keep on saying Devil May Cry because that's the closest I can, you know, say it.
Right, and again, what you saw in this video is only a fraction of the different type of combinations that are available and achievable through our unique system. And so we hope to
Yeah,
release
Callie, I'm all in for it too.
in the near future.
I'm all into it as well.
では、こっからはですね、
This is a day one for me.
先月やった
I've been putting everything towards the side just for
皆さんから
this
いただ
game,
いている
really.
コメントなどのフォローアップをしていきたいと思います。
Okay, so one might
Devil May
think,
Cry
that
knockoff?
what we showed
Oh,
you
no.
might be enough to satisfy the masses, but no, there are still questions. And so,
Really?
We understand it with all the information out there. It can be sometimes be hard to find all the
I
answers.
will find that
But
Reddit
there's
post
still other
if you
questions,
do
so we
that,
wanna touch
Dine.
on a few of those today.
ちなみにこのスクリーンショットに出ているキャラクター、結構重要なキャラクターだったりします。
Oh, yeah, the character that you see up here, this old man, he's actually a very, very important character in the game.
そうバリスゼア
He looks like a
めちゃくちゃ
document guy or something.
まあコージみたいなキャラクターなので
This is
Are you gonna go
actually,
play some Skyward Sword?
about
Ooh,
the
nice.
and he knows all about the world.
Okay.
Yoshida-san kind of compared him to me.
Yeah.
Aw, thanks.
Yeah, Skyward Sword's a good game right there. I don't care what anybody say.
答えてもらいます
So definitely enjoy that
So the
game.
type of questions that we had asked of us.
Tashi, don't tell me you're gonna be joining in on the Reddit post.
さあさあこういう
What the hell is everything so dark? Why is this area so small? Oh yeah, that's gotta be from the last interview.
Again, so we would like to answer all of these burning questions, and we're going to be doing that here today using the power of the PlayStation 5.
Okay, yeah, a lot of these questions came out of the less press conference they had.
All right, so let's start with this one, or these two, to be specific.
画面暗くないかマップ狭いよね
This is actually a pretty funny
We've got
question.
a lot of this. Why is it so dark? Why the area is so small?
いやいやいや
No, 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 no.
まあ
Slow
落
down.
ち着いてslow down
Slow down,
please
Okay?
slow down please
Okay?
Freaking love Yoshi P. He's so funny.
当然暗いだけでも狭い
He's just goofy all the
Not
time.
all dark. In the game, the areas aren't all small.
でまあなんでこうなったかというとちょっとメディアツアーにはやっぱり今回ファイナルファンタジー16リアルタイムアクショ
Oh,
ン
you just got it on Switch?
やっぱりメディアの皆さんに大丈夫
I've been wanting to get the Switch version of that at some point.
部分を触ってもらうために、選んだステージがちょっと夜のステージだった
Okay, and so one of the biggest question marks about Final Fantasy XVI has always been the switch to the full real-time action controls. And so the media tour was set up to be an opportunity to showcase our new battle system and control.
Right.
And it just turns out that the area that we chose for that happened to be a dark area.
Of course, I didn't think too much of it. It was just the trolls that was asking him that.
Brighter area.
一番最初に出来上がったステージだったの。
It's because this is the stage that we had completed first and it was the most ready. Sorry.
Maybe I'll have to think about it.
明るいステージでやりたかっ
Yeah, I mean, we wanted to do it in a bright stage.
I mean, really, I was putting it towards the side because I wasn't making it as a top priority for me.
た。素晴らしいレポート書いていただいたので、ぜひ
Then maybe at some point, yeah, sure,
バトルのレポートご覧いただきた
I
い。
wouldn't mind it.
But again, the media feedback, other than that it was pretty dark, was actually really, really good. And so if you haven't checked out those interviews yet and the media reports on their impression of the battles, please check those out.
I did, and those were
プレイ
good.
ステーション5を使って、じゃあ実際そんなに暗くないよっていうのと、マップ結構広いのもたくさんあるよというのをご紹介したいと思います。
So again, to prove to you that the game isn't all tight quarters shrouded in everlasting darkness, let me whip out the old PS5 to show you one of our
I know.
larger explorable areas that we call
You're
fields.
so right. I have like hundreds of games in my backlog.
行きましょう。
All right, let's switch the screen to the PS5. There.
ああ、止まってない。よかっ
Okay,
た。
But since I've already played Skyward Sword once, I was like, I can wait on playing it again.
We pause it. Now we're gonna unpause. Here we go.
Ooh,
Wait a minute,
real
wait,
time.
wait,
Here we
wait,
go.
Wait, wait. Controller.
Oh my gosh, that looks so freaking beautiful. Look at that.
This is not a video. Okay.
あんなかっこ悪い動きしないでくれるかな。
I'm sorry. Yeah, I made Clive look
That
bad.
is so pretty.
I had to show you it was real.
まあ、バリスゼアの世界、これフィールドと呼ばれる、まあ、大体2キロ ×2 キロ四方のエリアになりますが、かなりね広いマップっていうのももちろん用意されてます。
So again, we do have these very
There
open
goes
spacious
Torgal and
areas.
Jill.
This one happens to be again about 2 kilometers by 2 kilometers in size.
でちょっと進んでみましょうか。
All right, let's head.
I wonder if this is Clive in his 30s. Considering that the game is split into 3 different times of his
ファン
life.
タジーの世界にはね存在しないオブジェクトですが、こちら1500年前に存在していたと言われる空の文明と
Heck
言
on,
われ
that's so
る
cool.
謎のね、古代文明の遺跡が各所に点在してます。
Again, we mentioned before that the game is high fantasy, but everywhere in the world you're going to see these type of old relics from an ancient civilization, which we call the Fallen, which existed up until about 1,500 years ago.
で実際このフィールド
I think Monolith can definitely do something like this.
集まってキャンプなどが
They're known for making very great
Of
open
course,
worlds.
in these large fields, it's not just places for battle, but you also have towns and encampments as well.
Oh, the music's kicking in.
基本は全くロードなし、シームレスにも全部進んでいきます。
Oh, that's true. They do have to make it work on Switch.
From field into town.
My God, this looks so good. Oh my goodness, man.
あんまり進むと、
It's just so jarring from going from 15 to seeing this, man. This is what I wanted modern Final Fantasies to look like.
145 more yards to the next part, and we can't show you that, so we're going to stop here, and we're going to show you the world map.
ファイナルファンタジー16ですが、この
This UI is nice.
というものが存在してます。
So with Final Fantasy 16, we have this world map, and these are the areas that you can explore.
This is a freaking God of War world map, dude. And I love the God of War world map. Oh my gosh, man, this is good.
アンロックされていきます。
And as you proceed through the story, you'll be unlocking more and more areas that you can visit.
で基本的には物語、ストーリーを進めるためには新しくアンロックされた場所で、まあ、バトルをしたり物語の展開が起こったりするんです
Like in terms of like world maps go,
他のエリアに行って
I love the way that
モブを探したり
realistic world maps are in games, like the realistic type of
And
games
of course, players
in
can
God of
choose
War.
to, again, follow the main scenario along when you unlock new areas, or you can go back to the areas that you previously visited to have battles or search for items and just explore.
じゃあ実際どれぐらいでエリアチェンジするのか試してみようか。
All right, and now we're going to show you what it's like to actually travel to an area and how much loading time there is.
怖いな。
And here we go.
Yeah, I want to see if it's quick loading or not.
3、4ぐらいですね。
All
4
right, here we are.
seconds.
Boom.
That is pretty good loading.
まあダウンローディング出さなくていい
No
よっていう
pop-ins too.
That's right. Yeah, it's just short enough that we don't have to put a now loading symbol on the screen.
Nice.
ではちょっとここで、その
What? Way too long?
ご紹介するのにセーブデータ変えます。
I think that's still pretty good, especially for these big open zones.
More of our RPG elements in Final Fantasy 16. So we're going to have to switch our save data.
あ、1個忘れてた。
Oh, we forgot something.
今日はライブストリームも 2K の配信らしいので、今回はですね、ここにあるパフォーマンスモードと
graphics.
モードありますので
Oh.
2K のフレームレート優先のモードで、プレイをしております。
Okay, so as you can see here, we have two different game performance modes. One that focuses on graphics,
Okay.
4K graphics, and one that focuses more on frame rate. Because our stream today is in 2K, we've decided to do the frame rate performance mode.
基本的にいつでも好みで変えていただけるので、まあグラフィックス最優先で遊びたい
I'm
よ
just
という方は
wondering.
グラフィックス選んでいただいて、もうアクションゴリゴリに、行くんだという方はフレームレートで遊んでいただければと思います。
But as you can see here, this can be changed at any time during gameplay. You can go from back and forth between frame rate and...
This is actually pretty good to have. I love that a lot of PS5 games have that feature. Oh, the skill menu. Bruh, the menu. The menus.
では
All right, so let's load.
Oh, that's so cute. And oh, they have the little pixel art. Oh, I love that.
なんだろうね。なんだろうね。
Oh, man.
別のデータを読みます。
Okay, let's go.
Oh, this game's gonna be good.
早いですよね。
That was it. Very quick.
Yes. こちらがですね、クライブ青年期に訪れることになる
Gosh,
シ
man.
ノルファスが組織している組織のアジ
I
ト
want this game so right now.
We have an area that's called the hideaway. And this is an area that's run by Sid, someone that Clive meets along
Oh,
his journey.
Sid's area.
大体ここが、皆さんのベースキャンプのようなものになるとイメージしていてください。
And this is kind of like a hub or a safe area where Clive can return in between his adventures.
まあ、例えばこのアジトには、こ
Cam.
ういったカローンのショップがあります。
So inside the hideaway, Clive will find different
I was
facilities,
just wondering
such as
about
this,
this.
run by Lady Karen.
まあ武器とか
And here, Clive can buy weapons.
I was just wondering if you can swap out your weapons or not. Because I've been seeing the same exact weapon for a while.
As well as the items like potions, the consumables.
で他にはあトル
So I
ガ
wonder if they're gonna have the ultimate weapon in here. They have to have the ultimate weapon. Oh, that was cute.
こちらにはですね、腕利きの鍛冶屋ブラックソーンがいます。
And here we have the hideaway's master blacksmith, Blackthorn.
このブラックソーンのところでは、クライブが手に入れてきた素材アイテムを使って新しい武器や防具を作ったり、今まで使っている武器や防具のアップグレードを行ったりすることができます。
Here, Clive can bring the materials that he's gathered on his journey to craft new gear or upgrade his existing gear.
Right, makes sense.
他にもですね、この
Modern RPG games have to have it where like you have your favorite weapon, you can just modify it and make it stronger for the end game.
サイドクエストここからも発行されてます。
As you can see there in the background with those exclamation points, those are side quests that start from the hideaway. Of course, there are also side quests that will start in other locations as well, but most of them start from here in the hideaway.
Can I also say I love that the HUD is so clean that it's not taking over the entire screen.
そしてこちらのストーンもぜひ覚えておいてください。
All right, and next up we have this item that's called the Arete Stone.
アクセスするとですね、コンバットをトレーニングする、
combat training, I caught that.
時空のルームがあったり、
So within this virtual kind of world, we have special supplementary content such as battle training.
そしてこちら世界中の
Yep.
腕に覚えのあるプレイヤー
Oh, there's the arcade
それ
mode.
のスコアを競い合うアーケードモードも用意されています。
We also have what's called an arcade mode, where players can compete for high scores and compare their scores with players from around the world on the league.
What?
そして
You don't like clean UI?
ステージを再度リプレイする っていったことも、こちらのストーンからできますので、ぜひ活用してですね、いろんなやり込みに
I love clean UI when it's made right.
We also have a stage replay. So any of the stages that players have played and completed, they can go back and replay them at any time. Wait,
Nice. I like that feature. Thank you.
Question. Secret.
I think that's gonna be like a boss rush. That last one has to be like a boss rush or something, or maybe like a harder difficulty or something.
So again, this is that safe zone where Clive can go at any
Oh,
time
there's
in
fluff dialogue. I
and
see
so
there's
we need
a
break, for the
little
main
thing
story,
above
hideaway is
Jill.
where the fun continues.
はい。では、
Y'all know I love my fluff dialogue.
All right, so let's return to the PowerPoint for now.
止まらなくてよかった。
Whew, I'm glad it didn't freeze.
I wanna see more. I wanna see more.
ありがと
That was so good.
う。なんかミスったらね、開発チームにめっちゃ怒られるからね。
Yeah, I mean, if you froze it, then you couldn't go back to Japan. Everyone would be like, you ruined it.
さあでは次のフォローアップいきましょう。
All right, let's go to the next burning question.
I hate QTE。
I hate QTE.
まあ QTE 人によってね好き嫌いも
I don't mind QTEs
思うんですがちょっとフォローさせてください。
QTEs.
Again, we know
As long as they're
that,
done
opinion
right.
on QTEs varies greatly amongst players.
まずそのファイナルファンタジー16のそのカットシーンこれって QTE なのかと言われると
But there's the question. So, are all of Final Fantasy XIV's battle cutscenes QTE driven?
He said 14.
答えはノーです。
The answer to that is no.
That's good.
ま
I like that.
正直に言うとたくさんのこうキーの入力
You love the half-second ones that kill you instantly?
っていうのはまあカットシーン中に
Sends you back 30 minutes? Oh no, those are the worst ones.
Just as is the case with a lot of players, neither the director Takai-san or myself really enjoy those QTEs that are overly long or really, really complex.
じゃあ今までそのメディアツアーで見てきた
I'm glad because
動画で
I don't like those.
見えるのはなぜなのかっていうのをちょっとご紹介しますね。
But again, you know, we all saw the screenshots, we all saw the gameplay.
It does sound like he's speaking in
Let me
experience.
explain what that was.
まず
It does sound like it.
ファイナルファンタジー16のボスバトルっていうのは多数のフェーズがあります。
So in Final Fantasy XVI, we have a lot of different boss battles, and in those boss battles, they're split up into multiple phases.
Yeah, 7 Remake done the same thing. They had phases with the bosses too. The Seed of Sacrifice? Oh.
During each phase,
Oh.
again, Clive will wail away
I didn't
on the
even think
boss
about that.
until hit points get to a certain amount. And when the boss's hit points are reduced to that amount, the battle will transition to a new phase.
でこれらを
Makes
今回
sense.
16ではローディングなし
Yeah, I didn't even think about the Seed of Sacrifice, or I think Hades is another one as well
バトルステージが壊れ
that you had quick time
ク
events.
ライブと
Oh, and Shinryu too.
入れ替わったりとかいろんなシチュエーションが発
I'm
生
just trying to remember some of them.
And again, in Final Fantasy XVI, this transition is all done seamlessly. And so we'll have these cutscenes that will help us transition, whether it be a transformation of the boss or whether it be the environment. Something is happening in the environment. Something.
I think it only happened to me like 2 times in a group in Final Fantasy XIV.
ただ皆さんが見てるだけ
I
で
think there
は
was
な
like
くて
2 times I had a group of people that let me down and we all died and it sucked
回避だけを
having to redo the entire fight again.
臨場感を
But
作るための
since the
ものだと思って
music
くだ
and
さい
the fight's pretty fun, I didn't mind
These
it.
transition cutscenes, rather than just have the player sit back and watch the cutscene and do nothing, to give you all that a dynamic feel, like you're really in the action, we've added this simple prompts for attack and evasion.
な
Yeah.
ので
And I think it's fine. I think it's fine.
はい
Yeah, it really does depend if you want to stay in the fight or not.
Oh,
Wait, what's going on?
message.
見てる方に配信ラグがある
It says that there's a little bit of lag on the live stream.
Oh, yeah, that's when the live stream cut
Is
off.
it okay? Yeah, it's
今
okay.
は OK なんだ
Keep
すいま
it
せん
going.
ライブストリームの方なんか配信遅延があったようで申し訳ないです
So yeah, we want to apologize to everyone watching.
It does not result in a game over.
後ほどぜひアーカイブの方をご覧いただけると助かります
Yes, the whole panel will be archived. So if you're missing anything, you
Yeah, I mean,
改めてすいません。
I will say QTEs do suck when you're in a group of people and it's like, oh, you do your part, you do great with it. But when you're working with several others that fail, that does suck. I will agree to that. But since this is a single player game, you don't have to worry about it too much of the time. But most of the time, people get it right from what I've seen.
それから回避する時の R1 ボタンを押す。
Buy a $93 game. What game is that?
存在しないので、ぜひコントローラーからその手を離す。
QTE fails do not result in game over. There are only 3 types: attack, evasion, and clash. Oh, okay, so that's actually good. It doesn't result in a fail. That is good.
Square, evade.
Oh, FF16? What?
The square.
Well, I am buying this game day one. This is a day one purchase for me.
When there's a cutscene, you don't have to put your controller down. You can keep holding on to it.
When there are games that are priorities, this is a priority game.
ちなみに入力の受付時間も非常に長いので、そもそもクイックですらない。
And also, with these mini QTEs that we have in the game, again, the amount of time that you get to press the
backlog will be all right.
It's not that quick.
The backlog will be okay.
Slow.
They're fine.
FDE.
まあまあでもそれぐらいのものだと思ってあまり気にせずにいて。
This has sold you? Yeah, this has definitely sold me. Like, seeing the raw gameplay and all that has definitely sold me into the game. Like, I was already sold day one, but seeing even more of it has sold me even more. Yeah, I got a lot of RPGs to play through too. We got a lot of work to go through, guys.
なのでまず最初に本当にすいません。ごめんなさい。
I apologize. I'm really sorry.
He's saying sorry to the ATB.
で、僕らはもちろん開発チームもターンベースの RPG は大好きです。それで育ってきてるので我々も。
Again, but just like you, again, we on the dev team, we all love turn-based games. Again, we grew up on turn-based games.
ただそれと同じぐらい、もしかしたら今それ以上にやっぱりアクションゲームが僕ら自身大好きなので。 今回はそのアクションを盛り込んだファイナルファンタジー
I just want to see what he says about this.
させていただきました。
And again, but we also really, really love action games, maybe even a little bit more now that we're older. And we wanted to take this opportunity to make the next Final Fantasy into something that was going to challenge ourselves. And we wanted to challenge ourselves with making a full action-based Final Fantasy game.
Okay, yeah, that's fine with me.
The potential of the series.
I'm fine with them going into action state. I still think Final Fantasy VII Remake has the best transition from turn-based to action. I still think that.
But Final Fantasy 16 isn't just for those players who excel at action games.
But I am curious about how this will play out. And I'm open to it.
That guy, right there. In the third row, I think I talked to him earlier. He said, Koji, I'm not good at action games. Like, no.
Oh, Yoshi P.
Even you.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's all me.
Oh, you know they're going to ask the ATB turn-based question.
But not that guy. He told me this morning.
You support the switch to action? I know a lot of people who don't like turn-based games that are loving that this is going to action. And I think this game is getting so much more press just because of that, and I think it's a good thing.
Both accessible and enjoyable to everyone. We developed these in-game equipable items known as the timely accessories that make the game accessible. And we're going to show you how they work using the power of the PlayStation 5. So let's go back to the PlayStation 5 screen, okay?
Oh, you know they're going to still be releasing turn-based games. Like Octopath, like you said, is going to be a great one right there. Octopath is... I haven't played the Octopath games, but from what I've saw, they look good, and I will play them at some point.
2, 3?
3.
Yes, 3.
喜んでるよ。
Yeah.
You don't like ATB?
1, 2, 3.
今回ちょっとまた新しいエリアでバトルを紹介してみようかなと思ってます。
Okay, so we're going to go to a different section of the area that we did the walkthrough before.
まずクライブの、現在のギアですが、このアクセサリー何も
I
され
see.
てません。
Okay, so this is
Yeah.
the gear equip screen, and we see at those bottom three slots for accessories, we have nothing equipped in the accessory slots.
普通にクライブの
Okay,
召喚獣の
so-
切り替えというのは、こちらの
Oh, there's a red chocobo. Oh my gosh, there's red chocobos.
By pressing the L2 button, that cycles through the three icons that you have channeled.
じゃあ僕が全てマニュアルで
You better watch out for those red chocobos. They'll
Okay, so
one-shot
we're
you.
going to go through a battle, and this is all manual. We have none of the helpful accessories equipped.
Okay.
まず
No
回避は
helpful
R1 ですね
accessories.
So you press R1 to evade. See him evading there.
で仲間たちはオートで戦います。
And then you have Jill and Torgal are fighting automatically.
Oh wow, look at those weaves.
He's
今
dodging.
うまくかわしますね。
That was a good judge.
でもかわせないと。
And that was a bad one. Dodge.
I actually enjoy ATB. I mean, it just really depends on how the game works the ATB system. But
Pretty good.
I like what this is doing. This looks good for the action combat.
でウィルゲージを削るとこうダウン状
Did
態
it get quieter to you guys? Because it sounded like it got quieter for me.
These larger enemies have what's called a will gauge. When you get their will down to 0, they will be staggered and fall like this, and for free for all on the down enemy.
I mean, this still looks really good. Gosh, man. And the enemy designs and all that. Oh, you can see, like, the damage on the clothes, too. Oh, that's a nice touch of detail right there.
Hey, defeated.
That's a nice touch of detail.
How much practice? How much practice?
4 times
Four times?
4 times.
まあ今のが、何も
Daggone, just look at this
サポートつけてない
environment.
状態フルのアクションだと思っていただければ
Reminds me of
僕なんて
Thanalan.
下手な方なんで
All right, and again, that was with none of the helpful timely accessories equipped. And so, again, I'm not as good as this as a lot of players are, but that's what it's like at the base difficulty.
ここでですね、
Okay.
ちょっとアクションゲーム苦手だという方におすすめのサポートアクセサリーご紹介
Can
し
you
ます
equip
We can understand that
accessories
even
without
that
helping?
can be very overwhelming for players that aren't used to action type of games. And so now we want to equip the timely accessories.
今回ファイナルファンタジー16難易度を選択するといったような考え方ありません。このアクセサリーを使うことでアクションの自分の苦手なポイントを補ってくれる。これをつけることで誰でもアクションゲームを楽
Like,
しめ
I'm
る。
curious if you can equip accessories that are not, like, helping you out, because I don't need any of that.
Difficulty system where you
I
choose
played the
easy
Devil May Cry
or
games. I love the
hard
Devil May
mode.
Cry games.
The difficulty is the same, and we change the difficulty, and each player can customize their own difficulty by equipping or unequipping these timely accessories to basically
Okay.
match their own skill level.
Gotcha.
今回はこの5つの
Because, like, action RPGs, I grew up playing action RPGs alongside with
First off,
turn-based
we're going to
RPGs.
equip what's called the Ring of Timely Strikes, which automates the attacks.
さっきの僕のマニュアル操作とクライブがどれぐらい動き変わるか見ててください。
So we want you to see what it's compare it to what you saw before.
Oh, I
Before,
noticed there's a different
fully
sword.
manual, having to press all of the buttons and all of the combinations to do the attacks. This condenses it all down into the square button only, and we want you to see how that differs.
もう一つが、オートスローリング。
And the next up, we're going to equip what's called the Ring of Timely Focus.
こちらはですね
I see the icon menu right over here, so you can change out your icons. I wonder if they're gonna ever show that to us.
I
I mean, it might be a bit too much to show, really. But, you know, show me as much as possible.
What happens is when something is about to attack Clive, or there's an incoming attack, right before it hits Clive, the game will slow down, and Clive will be prompt to press R1 to evade out of the way. So it basically slows down the action to allow for easier evasion.
They're avoiding the red chocobos. I have noticed they're avoiding those.
All right, let's look for a different animal. Let's find, before it was a Storm Panther, now let's find the stronger Curl.
見ててくださいね。
Oh, well, you're like 15 levels higher than it.
All right, so now we're going to do attack. We're going to dodge one of the attacks.
Okay.
これ R1 押すだけですね。
Interesting. I mean,
Oh, that was good. Yes.
I could see if someone is not used to playing action games, that would be very helpful. I wonder if there's like an auto block or something.
And then like this as well, when there's multiple.
If they got
attacks
an auto
in a row,
evade.
Each one.
Oh, he's literally just pressing one
Now
button.
we're going to show the auto attack, and now he's only pressing square, and he's able to do these combinations. Way.
Oh, it even works
play
on
one-handed.
distance.
Cool.
Yeah, that's literally letting the game play itself. I wouldn't want that. That wouldn't seem fun.
And again, you know.
Yeah, I can see how that's great for accessibility.
Of timely strikes, condense the action down into something so simple that you can play with one hand.
Like for accessibility, these are all great. All great. Because I'm pretty sure there's a number of people out there with like some type of disability or not able to do some of these things, and it will help out a lot.
There you go.
まあもちろん今オートスローリングをつけてるので攻撃を受ける直前にスローになりますが、まあその回避自体をもう全部オートにしてしまうっていうアクセサリーも用意しているので、プレイヤーの皆さん一人一人がどんなスタイルでこのゲームを遊びたいか、そこをぜひチョイスしながら、自分で、楽しめる楽しみ方っていうのを見つけられるようになってます。
Again, in addition to these two that we've shown you already, there are many more of the timely accessories. There's even one, for example, if slowing down time is still too much for some players, we have an accessory that will completely automate evasion, so you don't even have to press anything and you'll dodge out of the way automatically. So it's all about finding what's difficult for you, what's easy for you, and finding a combination that works.
So I'm curious if those are going to be available as soon as you boot up the game for people who want that.
もちろんその例えばアクションに自信があるよという方は全て外してですね、さっき紹介したアーケードモードなんかでスコアアタックをするときは当然サポートアクセサリーつけてない方がスコアが高くなるようになってます。
Again, so for those players that just want to focus on the story and just want to see the narrative and don't want to have to worry about action, there are a lot of accessories that will simplify a lot of stuff and make it easy for even new players. On the other hand, if there's those players out there that know I'm great at action games, I want to challenge myself.
Yeah.
Take off all the accessories and play it on its hardest mode. We also have other types of battle content that will challenge those players as well. For example, the arcade mode that we showed you before, where you, if you wear these accessories,
definitely gonna be checking that out.
So you're going to take those off.
Oh.
And play the game in the sense where
Interesting.
You can,
Okay.
where it's just you and get those high scores and get on the top of the leaderboard.
Nice.
そして世界中でですね、ファイナルファンタジー16使って
Nice.
ストリーミングしようと思ってくださってる方もいると思います。ストリーマーの皆さんにですね、この今画面の左上にクライブが今どんなサポートアクセサリーつけてるか一目で表示されるようになってます。ですのでいちいち視聴者の皆さんにどういう装備で戦ってるか紹介しなくても、一目で分かるようになってます。
And again, we know that with these timely accessories, one thing that might happen is that you're going to have streamers that are going to want to be streaming how good they are, and then be like, wait a minute, is this guy using, the timely accessories to make everything easy? Well, for streamers, we have on screen, if you see at the top left hand,
I like that.
Which of the accessories that you're equipping.
Yo.
So again,
Yo, I actually like that. It's like, nah, this man ain't good. He's over here cheating.
You'll always be able to know right up there in the top left.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a good touch, right?
But I guess, yeah, I think we're done showing battle. But the title of our, panel is "Can you pet the Torgal?"
Oh yeah, yeah.
You can pet the.
Yeah. Yes.
Not that Torgal. That Torgal. Can you pet the Torgal?
He's like, oh, you want me to pet him in the game? Okay. Oh. He was gonna hit him.
Sorry. あ、しょんぼりしちゃった。
Can you kill the Torgal? No.
Oh, well, at least Torgal still loves you no matter what.
Good
Yeah,
boy.
good boy.
How much you want to pay to get rid of the dog? What? And get you a cat? Really? Are you more of a cat person than a dog
ごめ
person?
んごめん単純にボタン間違ってた
I mean, this is a wolf, actually.
Right. Yeah. Right. Okay.
はい、というわけでですねトルガオルもぜひ
Yeah, a cat will probably attack you if you try to do that.
That's the tour. All right, let's go back to the PowerPoint.
はい実機でしたありがとうございましたでは、そろそろ最後のセクション行こうと思います
Okay.
How much more we
next
got?
up.
Okay, we're almost done.
Next question.
召喚獣バトル、この前公開したイフ
These icon battles better not be the same.
バトルでしたであのバトルちょっとゲームの序盤である
I trust that it'll be different on each one of
慣れ
them.
てもらうためにあえて結構簡単な作りにしてあります
So we've had some players wondering about whether the icon versus icon battles are going to be all the same. At the media tour, we allowed the media to try out the Ifrit versus Garuda battle. And as this is one of the first icon versus icon battles that appear in the game, the overall difficulty is fairly low. You can think of it as an icon versus icon tutorial.
Okay.
じゃあイベントバトルなのかというとやっぱこれも答えはノーになります
But again, not all of them are going to be the same.
召喚獣バトルテーマごとに、
So they're gonna actually show us some?
るんですがこれをなかなか言葉で伝える
I did like the Garuda one that we saw a little while back ago.
ギリギリで
That one was very
また
nice.
新しい動画ちょっといくつか持ってき
So
ま
I'm
した
very curious to see how the other ones will play
早い
out.
かなと思います
All right, as the story progresses, Clive gets more used to his icon. The battles will get speedier and more complex and more challenging. And
Gotcha.
again, showing you too much of these may result in some major spoilers, but we did put together a quick video that shows you just enough.
Okay.
Let's take a look at some of those icon versus icon battles.
Okay, show it to me. That's what I want to see. Just a little bit of it. Just a little bit. Whoa, what is he like? I've seen that in the trailers, but I'm wondering what he's fighting. Typhon. Yeah, this looks cool. Oh, okay, so he's fighting Titan this time. Oh my gosh, look how freaking tall Titan is. Sheesh, man. Yeah, what the heck? Titan lost. What is this? That's not another form of Titan, is it? Oh, Phoenix gameplay. Okay, so this has to be early on. So that means you play as Joshua at one point. Because this has to be Joshua. This is early on. Yeah, we're seeing some bits of that in the trailer. Oh, they didn't show a lot of Odin at all. Wow, oh my god, this Bahamut one, dude. The environment for Bahamut looks so good. Okay, now you're starting to see Clive getting used to the gameplay a little bit more. You could definitely see it. Hey, yo, Jeremy, what's up, man? The Infernal, hey, how's it going? Oh, dang, these look so good. I'm so ready.
ありがとうございました
Thank you.
Hey, thank you for the bits. I appreciate that.
実態ご紹介しきれないんですがこの先もですね少しずつまた召喚獣バト
But
ル
hey, we're checking out some Final Fantasy 16 stuff
いろんなエキサイトメント
before we play some Kingdom Hearts 2 right afterwards.
思ってます
As you saw, the battles in Final Fantasy XVI can sometimes prove a little unorthodox, but they're very unique and they're very exciting. And we're really excited to show you even more and have more to show you.
That was looking pretty good. Yeah, this game looks amazing.
やり込み要素どうなってんのと
Again, so now our final concern has to do with the game content outside of battles. We've seen the action, but what about the RPG?
No, it's an action RPG.
Again,
Still looks good, but yeah, this game,
RPG elements too.
my gosh, dude, the environments are beautiful, the gameplay looks fun, the story is very interesting just based off the small glimpse of it.
Our counter clock says 000. So
The way they're handling summons are
in the
neat,
very near future, we're
giving me
going to release
Naruto
more information
vibes.
on the RPG elements of Final Fantasy 16.
はい。まあでは時間もなくなってしま
I
ったの
wonder,
で
is that all they're going to be showing us?
改めてなんですが
Because this is close to the end of it. Yeah, that's all of it.
ファイナルファンタジー16、2023年6月22日全世界同時発売です。
Neat.
So Final Fantasy 16
Yeah,
on sale
that was-
worldwide June 22nd, 2023.
Oh, that's a new artwork right there.
ぜひ
This
で
is
すね
Clive and his little doggo.
今のところほぼほぼ予定通り発売しますのでぜひ予約をしてお待ちください。
And we don't expect any delays.
Knock on
No
wood.
delays. And so if you haven't
Cool.
pre-ordered, please pre-order today.
Yes, today and every day.
Yeah,
Every-
sure.
Pre-order.
All right, well, that was a good little preview there.
それではすいません駆け足になり
I
ます。
think that's about all that we're gonna watch there. Any thoughts, everybody? Because for me, I'm already pretty excited for it. This actually already looks really good to me. I'm definitely looking forward to playing this game. It looks amazing. I think some of the stuff that I was mostly concerned about was like maybe the environments, the party members, and I don't know, I guess some of the story and all that, but I think after watching this little presentation, I'm sold, even though I'm already sold on it, but even more sold at this point. But yeah, that was a long presentation, but still very good information in terms of like the gameplay and all that and how the game is going to be. And I'm always all about raw gameplay. Give me that raw gameplay more than just showing me trailers, because trailers are just trailers. It's not the real thing. I want to see it 100% then and there.